There was a valley where fear had taken root. Two armies stood on opposite sides, watching, waiting, but never moving. Every morning and every evening, a giant stepped forward, towering, unstoppable. His presence alone shook the ground beneath him. And with every step he took, fear spread through the army of Israel. Hands trembled, eyes turned away. No one dared to fight. Far from the battlefield, in quiet fields under open skies, a shepherd boy watched over his sheep. His name was David. When danger came, he didn't run. He had faced lions and bears and learned to trust God in the wild. One day, he came to the battlefield, not as a warrior, but as a messenger. And then he heard it, a voice that echoed across the valley, bold, defiant, terrifying. But no one moved. An entire army, paralyzed by fear. While others hesitated, David stepped forward, not because he was strong, but because he believed. They tried to prepare him for battle with armor that wasn't his, but David knew this wasn't how he was meant to fight. So instead, he chose 5 smooth stones. Simple, ordinary, yet enough. And then, he walked onto the battlefield, alone, a small figure, facing something impossibly large. The giant saw him and laughed. To him, this wasn't a battle, it was a joke. But David didn't stop. He stood his ground, focused, steady, unshaken. The giant moved forward, each step shaking the earth, closing the distance, bringing the danger closer. And in that moment, David released the stone. It struck with perfect precision, a single moment that changed everything. The giant fell, the ground trembled, as the impossible became reality. Silence filled the valley. No one moved, no one spoke, and then everything changed. Fear turned into courage, silence into victory, because the battle was never about strength. It was about trust. And in the hands of someone who believes, even the smallest stone can change everything. What's the giant in your life? And what would it look like to face it with faith?